Oh, look, we're live.
Hi.
Oh, well, this is a little awkward. We are going to just give this a little bit of time to see if anyone cares to join us tonight. We have lots to share.
Oh, yes. It should be an interesting evening.
Maybe we will give everyone an introduction first in case you're wondering who we are and why we are coming at you live. My name is Erin. Oh, this hand, Erin. I don't know, what everyone in the whole co-parenting world seems to refer to as the bio mom. And
I am Tina, the amazing stepmom. No, just kidding.
yeah, you are. So we decided we wanted to kind of maybe meet some of our followers, and this might be a good way to do it. We'd like to turn this into like a back and forth kind of Q&A because we do get questions quite often. And I have trouble emailing responses to difficult questions. So I always either call the person or come and meet the person, but this would be a good way to do that. You can type questions if you have anything you want to ask us about co-parenting, divorce, or step-parenting. That would be great. Tina and I have been co-parenting together for 13
years.
I know. One of these times it's going to get over 13 and we're going to have to say 14. But we have been co-parenting for 13 years since I got divorced from Sean and Tina married Sean and became my children's stepmom.
Yay for them.
And to top it all off, recently, about a year ago, we decided to write a book together. Where'd my book go?
Erin was not prepared today.
I'm not prepared, but here, I always have a copy on hand. So people think we're really weird. A, because we're mom and stepmom, and
more her than me.
Right. Well, you're weird too.
In my own way.
So, yeah, people think we're weird because we get along, and that is the main reason why we chose to write our book. Maybe to change that scene a little bit, or maybe we could help. Maybe we could give a different perspective. So we wrote our book. Tina is going to explain our children.
Oh, boy. Okay, so we have his, mine, and ours. Sean had 2 children with Erin, April, who will be 18 in November, and Lance, who just turned 14 in March. I have a daughter from a previous who will turn 18 in September. And then Sean and I had 2 children together. Kenzie is 10 and Casey is 12. Wow, that's a mouthful.
Yeah. There's a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Well, more so for you than me.
I think I'm going to start shipping them to her house.
I can barely handle mine. Speaking of barely handling mine, by the way, hi, Grandma Gifford.
Hi, Amanda.
We see you watching. I wanted to bring this up because I think this could be helpful for other people as well, because I don't know if anyone's noticed, but on our, hey, Ange. Sorry, I like to say hi. On our Gipford Moms page lately, I have been sharing a few sarcastic teenager memes or whatever you call it, because we have, between our 2 households, I have 2 teenagers and then
I have a bonus one.
Right. And
so
then,
there's 3 in our house. So
there's 3 between the 2 households, 3 teenagers. If that is not enough to give someone a heart attack, I don't know. And, you know, we have really good kids, but they're kids. They're normal teenagers, and they're not perfect, but we love them anyway. And we are all 3, thankfully, dedicated to helping them and loving them and getting them through this time in their life. So I don't know, it was probably a month ago, maybe not quite, but there was just a riff between the two oldest, and I love that this happened, and I learned from it this time, because when there was discord, my initial reaction was just I went inside. Like I don't know how to explain it. I didn't reach out. In my mind, I'm like, I know this is bothering me, what's going on, but Sean and Tina are busy. I know that they will talk to me, but they're busy. And I just kind of kept putting it off. And finally, like 5 days later, I couldn't stop thinking about it. It was causing me anxiety. Imagine that. And so I finally I'm like, yep, I need to come over. We need to have a sit down, because in my mind, I'm like, this is what good co-parents do. We sit down and we talk to each other.
Absolutely.
And of course, as soon as I said the word, Sean and Tina made it happen. And I was sitting at their kitchen table at 8 o'clock at night, just discussing what had gone on. And instantly, we talked for maybe an hour. And by the time I left, it was just this huge cloud of relief. Like, oh God, okay, I'm not crazy. I don't have to do this alone. It was great. And I almost feel like it was a predecessor or a little nudge maybe from God, because not a week later, a bigger issue came up. So I think God just wanted to make sure that I knew that I had these two to talk to.
Absolutely.
So then a week later, we have the whole vaping issue hit our family. And vaping is a big deal out there. And if you think your kid's not doing it, check again.
Yeah.
I mean, we all like to think the best, and we
Our
always
kids are never
will.
going to do it, blah,
Right.
blah, blah. But
So
the reality is they have friends that are doing it. They're curious. It's going to happen. So,
of course, when I find this out, my mommy brain goes bananas, and my heart starts beating, and I freak out like I always do. And right away, I text Tina. I'm like, unfortunately, we need to have another co-parenting meeting. And so the next morning, like, I texted her at 4 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, and I was at their house again at 10 o'clock the next morning. And we're all sitting there, and we talked about everything. We all made sure we were on the same page, which we basically were, which is just great. And I can't stress enough how much relief that brought me as a single parent, knowing that I am not a single parent. I have
Right.
two other parents.
they have your back.
Right, right. And it's kind of funny, because our conversation eventually turned to reminiscing about all the stupid stuff that we did as teenagers. And we actually ended up laughing, and it was the best way to better a difficult situation. Yeah. What did you think about our meetings?
Well, first of all, I can't stress this enough. Being on the same page is huge. I know a lot of people struggle with this, and it's hard, but if you can put your differences aside and put the best interest of the kids first, I think you guys will have a way better time with it. We have definitely not started off like this. We have learned over the years that this is what we need to do for the kids. If they know we are a united front and they're not getting away with anything, the easier it's going to be for you guys.
Yes. There is no getting through this brick wall.
No. Like we've told the kids before, you ain't getting away with anything.
not to mention Sean is like a private investigator.
Yes.
So, and he's told them that all the kids, like, don't even try getting away with anything because I will find out.
Trust me, he does.
So yeah, that's nice. So I wanted to bring that up, because a public service announcement for vaping, and just because the issue has been brought up in our household, it has caused us to, of course, do all the research, because I was like, what is so bad about it? I mean, I don't, other than the nicotine, and oh my gosh, these things like blow up in kids' faces. They're laced with who knows what, because
Right.
they're not regulated like cigarettes.
Right.
Tina has an amazing informational video that I will post in the comments here in case you're watching the replay. In case you're curious, in case you want to know. Maybe you don't want to know.
And just to say that we actually sat down with the child, the three of us and this child, and talked and tried to educate. And, you know, this vaping thing is so new, they don't have enough research out there to really tell you what it's going to do to you. And what I've read so far, it's not so much 10 years down the road, it's a lot now. Collapsed lungs, comas, obviously they're exploding in your face. So public service announcement, I would say, kids, before you even try it, check it out.
Right.
Look into it, and
just
you know,
have the conversation. I mean, everybody's going to feel a lot better if you just talk about it, because I know that it was instant relief. Is it going to solve all the world's problems? No, but it sure gave all of us a sense of relief, just getting it out into the open and talking about it and sharing opinions and information. So, okay, enough of the stressful part.
Right.
Hopefully we don't have these type of updates every time, but if we do, we're going to share them, because we know that we're human.
our kids are human.
Our kids are human, and we're doing this. Hopefully sharing our story will help someone else. So on to the positive things. Oh, I see we have some more people. I see Angie, Janice, Amanda, Stacy, Michaela, Melissa, hi, and Chris. So we want to say hi to
guys.
everyone.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, because we're boring.
Yeah.
Just us. So like type us some questions or something. I don't know. Although, well, Melissa's a co-parent. I'm trying to think who else. Is Amanda a co-parent?
Yes, she has a stepson.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to keep blabbing here while we see who else jumps on. But we also have some positive things to share.
Some fun stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to let Tina talk about this, because I'm talking way too much.
Oh,
Graduation.
that's all right. So we are going to be shopping this weekend with the two older girls, which they are in the same grade. So they graduate in 2020 together. So we have decided Erin and I are going to take both girls shopping, out for lunch for their pictures, or for their clothes for their senior pictures.
Girls' Day.
Hallelujah. My youngest is a little upset that she's not going, but we have to focus on the older ones, give them their time as well. And then, of course, we've started the task of planning graduations. And if anybody knows me, knows that I'm quite the planner, and I already have the date booked. And we're kind of going a little all out.
She's already sent out the save the dates if you got one today.
Yep, and
she's on top of it.
We're doing a live band, so got the band booked, working on a couple other things that I needed to get booked, and I'll probably be done planning by the end of the year. So
okay, I just have to interject this, because I know this probably isn't a common step parenting or bio mom comment, but Tina has been planning this graduation for at least the last year. She brought it up to me at least a year ago, like, hey, the girls are going to be graduating in 2 years. We should probably start thinking about it. And I of course, after I got over the shock, like, oh gosh, yeah, you're right. I was so thankful. Like, they have this big, huge house and yard, and it's out in the country, and they love entertaining, and it's just not my thing. So when she came to me, and very timidly, I might add, like, ooh, can we have a combined party, and can we have it at our house? I can see where maybe in other mom and stepmom relationships, the mom would have already instantly been
No.
annoyed or offended. And I was just like, oh, yes, thank you. I will just write a check. Like, I mean, I'm going to help prepare and everything, but I think that's another reason why we work very well together. Tina loves doing all that stuff, and I am happy to pass that stuff off. So thankful, grateful. I'm just going to contribute monetarily, organize.
So pretty much what I'm going to do is just tell Erin what she's going to
Right,
do.
right. Right. That's just how it works, and it works well. So what else about the seniors? Grad party, shopping. Yeah, we're going to have a girls' day.
Yeah, well, you guys know I'm looking forward to the lunch part.
Right. Oh, yeah. Where are we going to go? Oh, yeah.
Benihana's.
Benihana's. Sounds
Because
good.
it's my favorite. And well, it's the girls' favorite too, but they like going.
It'll be fun. I'm not a shopper, but.
No, we'll probably be sitting outside just waiting. Because that's usually how I do it.
Well,
If anybody knows my daughter, she's a shopper. I can't keep up with her to save myself.
I was going to say, they're probably just going to ditch us.
Mm.
We should just go sit.
We'll be up on the 4th floor.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fun. Okay. So, what else? I guess I just have 2 other things I wanted to mention about just the progress of the book, because it's been a journey.
Exciting stuff.
Exciting stuff, lots of podcasts, and we thank each and every person who has purchased our book. It's been really great. We have 2 kind of big features coming up here. Next week, we have a feature article about the book coming out on parents.com. So I, of course, will blast that all over social media.
You'll be so sick of us.
Right, as soon as that's up and live and posted. But just a little heads up, we're kind of excited. Like, we're just these, 2 little women from Ellsworth, and to be part of a platform like parents.com, sharing our message is pretty cool.
Yes.
And sometimes we take it for granted. And also, sometime in the month of August, we will also be having a printed feature, I believe, in Minnesota Parent Magazine. So,
yay!
You are gonna just be really sick of us if you if you follow our stuff. But it's so much fun, and we're very grateful to be able to share our message with everyone. So unless anybody has questions, which it doesn't look like anyone does,
you're dying to ask something.
Right? I know. Like, nothing even about Sean.
I know. Usually everybody asks, "Oh, what does Sean think?"
Right.
Who cares what he thinks?
That's what we always say.
I'm just kidding, honey, if you're listening.
Oh, I know. There's just one more thing I wanted to say, because I see this a lot now that we're getting our names out there. When people refer to us, I keep hearing people say something to the effect of, well, we're not BFFs like the Gipford Moms, or if you want to be BFFs like the Gipford Moms. And not that I'm saying that that's a bad thing, but I feel like a little explanation is needed, because up until we started writing this book, I would not have said we were BFFs.
No.
Nope.
Not that we hated each other.
No.
We had a good relationship. Everything ran pretty smooth, but I will say that
it was business. I mean, we talked about the kids.
Yes. And this has brought us even closer, and I think our communication has even gotten better. Not that it was bad before, but I mean, all you can do is go up from here.
Right. And, so it wasn't like Tina and I would call each other and go out to dinner or, one thing looking back, realize now is probably one of the things that helped our relationship is just that like we kept our personal lives very separate. I never asked about what was going on with them. They never asked what I was doing. It's just if it was kid related and that was it. So it's not until now that our comfort level has gotten to this point where I could ask. I don't know. I mean, I feel comfortable enough going. We would go out to dinner or, we are on Sunday, but
anytime anybody wants to go out to dinner, I'm game. Anytime
if
I don't have
would
to
like
cook,
to take Tina out for dinner, just post it in the comments.
Yeah, I'm free any night.
No, she is not.
For dinner, I could be.
Right. Okay. Hey, I'm going to put that out there too. I want to go to dinner too.
Okay, you can take both of us.
Right. Let's do a big girls' night. Okay. So in all seriousness, we are going to wrap it up because we're rambling, but this is just one.
Which happens often.
This is just our first attempt at this, and we're going to keep popping on randomly and hopefully get a few more questions or be more helpful than babbling all the time.
Do we have, or that's just
Do we have
up here?
No, that's
there's just them.
Yeah.
I'm learning as I go, guys, so you'll have to be patient with me.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, wait. Maybe we have more. Scroll. There's a scroll.
And she's the one that's the whiz.
Oh
here.
my gosh. Okay. Angie, June 2020. Yep. Grad. Okay. Best. Yep. Tina's the best planner ever. Erin, come to me. I like dinner. Great. Melissa, let's make it happen. Let's do dinner. We will make that happen. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's it for now.
Yeah, guys, I hope to connect with everybody again. Well, I should say we hope to connect with everybody again.
Well, Tina's going on vacation.
Yes, we will be in Sturgis. Angie, you know this, in 9 days. Melissa, you would too, but well, Chad's a little tight. Squeaky tight.
So, yep, Tina's going to be on vacation, so it might not be till after vacation that we hop on. Maybe she'll do a live in Sturgis.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun? You guys would get an earful there.
Otherwise, we will try to give you a little warning next time and bring us your questions. Otherwise, you can email us too anytime. You can email us
I got to keep
anytime.
telling her what to do again.
Sorry. So yeah, our email address is info at Gipford Moms, GIPFORD moms.com. Or that's our website too, giffordmoms.com. So just stay in touch and we're going to sign off, but we will see you again soon.
See ya.
Mm-hmm.